Hello everybody and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. In the purple mystery box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can try this out by using the link in the description, and when you think you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. Alright, let's start with a 0. Oh, 0, that number is a little suspicious to me. It's a non-repeating decimal. So right away I'm thinking square root or trig. That particular number makes me think square root. Maybe I'll tell you why later. How about 2? Oh, wasn't what I was expecting. How about 3? And 3 is not a number. How about something further out? Also not a number. Oh, okay. Let's go back into the negatives then. How about -1? How about -2? And that gives us 4. Okay. I think I know pretty much what's going on here. I think we've got a square root function. The not a number errors made me think of that. Also the non-repeating decimals. What's happened is that, well, quite a few things have happened to this. It's not starting at 0, 0. It's starting over here at 2. So if we had a square root function that was starting at 2, inside the radical sign, we're either adding or subtracting 2 here. This one has also been reflected across the x-axis. Usually the square root function would go out this way, but it's going out this way, and it seems to be steeper. So I think we've got a multiplier. For that reflection across the y-axis, did I say x-axis? I meant y-axis. We need a negative sign inside. That's how that happens. And then this, starting at 2 here, it's been moved over to, that's actually going to be, when the negative sign is in front here, this is going to be a +2. We'll double check with some points to make sure that works out. And then what is our multiplier? That's the question. And what I noticed, let's see, this very first point I put in, I got this number, and I thought to myself, that looks like the decimal for the square root of 2, but multiplied by 2. So it's 2.82 instead of 1.41. So that's why that stood out to me, and I recognized that at first. So I'm thinking maybe a multiplier of 2, but this is a lot of moving parts. So let's put in some pieces and see if we get it. For this first point, if you put in 0, then that's 0 plus 2. You take the square root of 2 and multiply it by 2. That checks out with this. What if we put in a 2? Well, that'd be -2 plus 2. That is 0. 2 times the square root of 0 is just going to be 0. So that fits. Here's another interesting looking point. So let's put in a -2 and see how this works out. So the square root of 2 times a -2 plus 2, all of that is under the radical. So -2 is a +2, plus 2 is 4. So this is 2 times the square root of 4, which is just 2 times 2, which equals 4. And that is what we get here. So, is there something else we could put in here? What if we put in a 7? So 2 times a -7 is what I meant. A -7 plus 2. And I did that because this is going to add up to 9, right? A -7 is a +7 plus 2 is 9. So we'd get 2 times the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3, so that's 2 times 3 or 6. So if I put in -7, I should expect to get 6 if we're on the right track. So let's try that. Ha. All right, well, that clinched it for me. Let's go ahead and reveal. And there it is, 2 times the negative x plus 2, all of that taken the square root of. And let's graph that as well. Yeah, and there's that typical shape, that tapering curve of the square root function. In this case, it's steeper because it's been multiplied by 2. It's reflected across the y-axis because of that negative sign, and it's been moved over 2. Well, that was a lot. How did that go for you? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.